Hey. Hi, guys. About to do this get ready with me that I promised you guys yesterday. If you watched my BoxyCharm unboxing, I unboxed this palette yesterday. And I said I'm going to do a get ready with me using this palette today. Might help if I had this on the right side. How is everyone? I had to get my brows on first before we get into this palette. I'm just using it's just a Morphe brow brush with a spoolie on the end, and I'm using it's like a dip brow. It's from L'Oreal. You can use a pencil if that's your preference. This is just mine, so. Oh, thank you. I am also going to be filming some videos for my YouTube channel too. So my skin, I don't know if you guys can tell, is really I had an allergic reaction. I'm not sure to what, but it's real broke out. Yes. How are you, Jessica? So yeah, when I do my brows, I just follow the lines of my brow, and then I fill in, and then I clean them up because they kind of look crazy at first, but then I use my concealer to clean them up. Hope everybody is staying safe and well right now. I'm going to be honest, this quarantine has given me some time to be able to go live and do stuff like this again, because I don't always get the time to do it anymore with work and kids and all that stuff. And I kind of went on a hiatus from filming when YouTube started changing everything. Kind of got a little crazy. But I'm back. And I missed you guys. So yeah, I just fill it in and then brush the product through the brow. And then I'll show you guys how I clean them up before we get into this palette. Oh yeah, ready to pull mine out with this whole homeschooling stuff too. Sorry, I have a makeup wipe because my nose is running, and that's not what's up, you guys. Nobody wants to see that. See how I messed that one up? That's all right. That's what the concealer is for, to clean it up. Nobody's brows start off perfect. So I would like to know who is working right now and whose jobs have them off. Are you off getting paid, or are you having to file for unemployment? All right, so I'm going to clean these up because they are distant cousins right now. Right now, my job is closed because, as you guys know, I'm a makeup artist. And we're not doing that right now. So my job is closed. So I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer to clean up my brows. It's my favorite concealer. It comes in a pump. I just pump some on the back of my hand. And if I can find my brush, I just take a flat Morphe. Is this Morphe? Yeah. It's a M410 brush. It's a flat brush. And then we're going to go and clean up these brows. Because like I said, they're distant cousins right now. Hey, Dory. This is how I start cleaning them up. I go underneath them and then I go up top if need be. You can skip this part, but this is how I get my brows crisp. Everybody always asks, and now I'm showing you how. Even though I've done this a million times. So some of you have already seen me do this. Yes, Jessica, I am praying for you. Obviously, my mom's a nurse too, so totally get it because I'm like so worried about her being at work right now. But if it weren't for people like you guys, then we wouldn't be able to, you know, get the care we need to be healthy and all that. So prayers for you. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Oh, got some glue right there. It's gel. My hair is in my way. And then sometimes, thank you, Jessica. Sometimes if you just like take off too much, then you can just go back in with what's left on your brush. My brows always take the longest because, you know, I went from not doing them at all to becoming very picky about how they look. But for the sake of you guys watching and for the fact that I keep showing you guys the gel that's on the side of my head, let me get that off. So another makeup wipe. All right, it's gone. Because apparently I don't know how to gel my edges down without getting it all over the place. Anyways, I'm going to try not to spend too much time on my brows and get into the palette because I know that's what a lot of you guys are here for. And it doesn't help that I'm kind of like, you know, blind without my glasses. Your wing is absolutely ridiculous today, Heather. I would like to see this wing. All right. I can see that my brows are going to completely piss me clean off today. So we're not going to spend too much time on them. That's the kind of day you're having. Gotcha. It's like one always comes out better than the other one. And Sometimes we can't help that. All right, you know what? Good enough. Good enough. All right, so I'm going to use the rest of that concealer that's on the back of my hand, and I'm going to take it on my lid to use it as an eyeshadow primer. Some people prefer to use an eyeshadow primer. I think that they're kind of just gimmicky. I mean, I feel like the concealer does the same thing. If you blend it in, good, then you're fine. So I got a beauty blender, and that's how I like blend mine in. I just kind of like pat it in there. I mean, if we're being honest, do my brows have to be perfect? Am I leaving the house? Absolutely not. Who cares? I'm doing this for you guys, and then I'm going to take pictures and post them, and that's it. Alrighty. And hi, Tiana. I seen you messaged me, but I can't answer right now. But hi. All right, so that's all blended in. That's how I do that. And now I'm going to go in with one of my eyeshadow brushes here. I'll use this one. This is just a blending brush. This is a Sona Kashik brush. And we're going to start by using Premium. That's so I can take it all over the lid and the crease to do a transition shade and have something to like blend off of. Hey, Caston. So I just kind of like pop that in the crease real quick. This just gives me a base to work off of. Like so. And then I'm going to go into Cup of Joe, which I swatched yesterday. And we're going to start blending that into the crease. Everyone assumes my eyeshadow looks take me forever. They do not. I try to be simple so that people can recreate the looks. Oh, love you, Allison. Thanks for stopping in. And I think I'll keep building that up because there's like not another shade in this palette. Maybe I'll use this one. Because I'm like, there's not really another shade in this palette that I see like myself using to like kind of build up the color or the outer corner. But I guess I'll use that one. So just windshield wiper motions and like swiping, patting, get that color on there and blend. Yeah, we're on a stay home order, and that starts at 11:59 p.m. So you might as well say midnight tonight. And I just feel like it's true, unless you have to go to work or like you have to go to the store, like you're out of toilet paper or something. I just think people need to stay home. So I'm going to use my MAC 221S brush, and it's a smaller blending brush. And we're going to go into the shade Unboxing. And thank you, Caston. My hair, I feel like it's been like this for a while, so I'm getting ready to change it soon, of course. And I'm going to really focus this mostly in like the deep socket of the crease. And I'm just building that up. And then, hey, Jacob, how are you doing during this craziness right now? Because I know that you're one of those people that still have to go to work. Hope you staying safe, boo. And then I'm using Cup of Joe again, just to help blend out any harsh edges. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all choose what lid shade I'm using. Like, I am really pulling towards this gold because of the kind of earthy kind of eye look I have going on. But I mean, if you guys are for this bronze or this pink or one of these, let me know. I'll do whatever y'all want. So come on, shout it out, y'all. Also, I have my wine. If y'all don't pick a lid shade, I'm gonna pick this gold one. I'm just saying, because that's what's calling to me. And in the meantime, I'm going to wipe off the back of my hand so I don't get it all over my sweatshirt. I have a makeup sweatshirt on. And I'm also going to take this brush. This is a flat eyeshadow brush. And so I hate pink, but I will use that, but then I'm going to have to take a different approach. Prep and prime. Hating everyone had to fight the old lady over taking extra. I know that's right. People are crazy right now. Anyways, I'm taking my Fix It Prep and Prime Max Spray. You can use water or whatever setting spray you have. And I want it to really get the color to pop. I got to vote between gold and pink, and I was voting for gold, so it looks like I'm going with gold. I'm sorry. Pink, blue, or gold. Hey, I'm here for it. So this shade is called Luxe, the gold. So I'm going to go into that. Look at that. And we're going to start putting that on the inner part of the lid. Blue is everything. Okay, which one though, you guys? Because there's like dual chrome. There's like this purpley blue, and then there's teal, because I can like add that in. Because I'm kind of feeling like this dual chrome. So I'm only doing like the front part of the lid with the gold. Because I'm telling you, we can add that other one in. All right. See, once I get it like swiped on, I kind of like just tap it in. And now I'm going to flip over my brush, and we're going to go into full size. Full size is the dual chrome. And we're going to work those together. We're working it out, guys. We're blending them together. This is a very unique look y'all got me creating here. But I'm always here for something different. Those of you who know me know I like different type of makeup looks, and I haven't done anything like super fun in a while, so I'm going with it. I'm gonna go back into Cup of Joe to help us kind of blend everything together. All right, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on a wing. Maybe not a whole wing. Maybe I'll just do a line across because we have some really pretty lashes that we're going to put on to like bring this look together. I've got my MAC Black Track Pro liner. I love it. And my MAC liner brush. This is a 263. Yep, your girl did a whole wing. And I said I wasn't going to. Yes, that will be fun. Then do a live casting. Go ahead, girl. And yes, Jessica, that will be so much fun. I agree. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a whole wing, but here I am doing a whole wing. All right, so now that that's done, I'm going to take a makeup wipe, and I just like to clean up the outside edges. Oh, I still never mastered a wing. I feel like it's really easy if you use a gel product like I used. You get a little more control, or like a felt tip. Wine night is still needed, boo. You right about that. I'm here for it as soon as this quarantine is over. Okay. Hang on a second. All right, had to fix my wing. Now I'm going to pop on some mascara. This is Extreme Dimension mascara. This is a MAC mascara. I'm just popping some on because we're going to put on some lashes. And lashes are my favorite part of a look. I swear, like, it changes the way a whole entire makeup look can look. Like, basically, if you mess up your eyeshadow, which I've done before because nobody is perfect, you can kind of cover it up with lashes. So we're going to put these ones on. These are Baddington lashes that I got in my BoxyCharm along with the palette. And trying to figure out which one is which by how the inner corners look. Because a lot of people ask, like, when your lashes come like this, how do you know which one's left and right? And I usually can tell by, like, the length. So one side's going to be shorter and the other side is going to be longer. And that's going to be your, like, outer part of your lash. Then I like to take my lash and measure it. Whoops. So you set it on top of your lash to kind of measure where you need to cut, because some of that lash is going to need to come off, most likely. Some of them are perfect, kind of like this guy. So we're going to go with it and get my lash glue. I got to focus. So hopefully I don't block you guys. I like to just kind of like get my lashes in place, squeeze them together so that they melt into my own lashes, because that's what you want. And I'll probably go back in with my liner at the end, because you want to make sure everything's like covered, especially if you don't have a thin lash band. And these don't really have a thin lash band. This lash band is kind of on the thicker side. It's not horrible. And on this one, like, I have some bands sticking out, so I have to cut that off because you don't want that poking you. All right. These ones aren't as easy to put on as a lot of the other lashes I wear, because I wear like a very thin band or like a no band that doesn't show. I kind of strayed away from the lashes with like the thicker band, because if you're not careful putting them on, you will see the band, or you will be able to tell like, oh, she got on false lashes. I mean, you'll be able to like see gaps and everything. So that's why I'm not like a huge fan of the thicker band. And plus, like, I'm a contact wearer. I don't have them in right now because obviously I'm not going anywhere. But they can irritate like your contacts, like how you see out of your eye. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but if you wear contacts, you know where I'm coming from. Now I'm just going over like the line of my wing. So everything's just like nice and even and like flows together. I'm ready to go to a party. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's move on to the face, you guys. All right. So these lashes are pretty. Like once you like get them on, I mean, they were pretty in the box, but they're pretty. All right. Now I'm going to put on, I think I'm going to use a very moisturizing primer today because my face is on one. It is dry and out of whack, and no matter what I do, it will not get itself back together. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. And yes, I recommend putting on a primer before you put on your foundation because first off, this is going to help your foundation stay put. But I also think it really helps the way your foundation lays on the skin. You know, sometimes depending on what kind of primer you have, it fills in your pores. It gets rid of texture. Mine is just a hydrating. And like you can see like how life came back to my skin. It's very hydrated right now. So I'm trying to figure out what foundation I want to wear. Because like I don't know. I don't want to put on like some heavy duty bomb foundation. I'm not even going anywhere. I don't want to waste the good. Honestly, you guys, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Truly Matte Longwear foundation in the shade Cappuccino. I know you guys are like, you got dry skin. Why are you putting on matte foundation? This isn't like dry matte. It's like really creamy. I like the way it looks. And this one's almost gone. I have a new one, but why open it when I still have product in this one? All right. And it's a cheap foundation, but it works really good. So I'm using my MAC foundation brush. This is a 170. It's my favorite brush to put foundation on with. Like, I like the way this brush blends. It literally puts the product on evenly, in my opinion. I mean, some people really like their beauty blender, and I used to love my beauty blender. But as you know, as a makeup artist, you would have to buy a new beauty blender for each client. And when I'm at work and not doing my freelance, it's not an option. So I grew to really love this foundation brush and like the way that it lays the foundation on my skin and blends it in. And there's no brush marks. I don't have like streaks on my face. It looks really good. I feel like it applies the product pretty evenly. Like, look at that. I think it looks good. Don't need to go in with any more product. We in there. You know what? You guys chose my eye makeup, and I actually really like it. And at first I was like, I don't know how I felt about this, but I really like it. I think it looks good. And we used that BoxyCharm palette, you guys, so thank you. All right, so now I'm going to go in with, I don't know, I think I'll say my matte concealer. I'm killing it. What other concealer do I really like? Oh, you know what, you guys? I really like my e.l.f. concealer, but I don't feel like this is the one. Maybe it is. Deep Olive. This looks a little light. Oh, that's all right. So I don't do the big, huge triangles anymore like I used to when I first started doing makeup. Because, you know, you don't need all that. But I still like to do the top of my lip and my Cupid's bow. It's just my thing down the bridge of my nose. And I have my Diamond Beauty Blender. And it is not damp because I forgot to dampen it. So what I'm doing is patting it in with this first. And then I'm going to go in with that foundation brush to help me blend it out. Look at that. This brush is universal, I swear. It blended out my concealer perfectly. I love this brush. I'm telling you, anybody who can invest $20 into a beauty blender can invest $40 into a good brush that you're going to have for years. The beauty blender you're going to have to throw away after about 6 months if you're lucky to make it that far, because they just get dirty and they hold bacteria. Not here for it. So now what kind of setting powder do I want to use? I think I'll use my Wet n Wild one, since we're like using high-end and low-end products here. And we're just obviously setting where we put that concealer. And then what I like to do is take my powder brush and dust off those areas. Now I'm going to set my face with my MAC Studio Fix powder because that's my favorite powder. Like, I'm like loyal to that powder and I use it a lot. And I always have. So I'm just going to set my face with it real quick because I like to use a pressed powder too. And that's to set the rest of my face. So I just want to know, what's everybody doing while they're on quarantine? I know a lot of people are like homeschooling and, you know, all that stuff, but are you guys taking any time for yourself? Aw, well, I mean, while I'm off, I'm going to try and do live videos, and I'm going to try to get back to filming for my YouTube because I know like those are helpful. Everybody can go back and watch those. So hopefully you get something out of that. I'm going to use my contour palette. This is my everyday go-to. As you can see, like I've used it up. It's Black Radiance because, you know, I'm dark skinned, so I can't like use bronzer and stuff like that. Although probably the Fenty ones, but I've never tried that. So, and then you want to, this is the best way to describe how to do your contour. So your earlobe, the corner, see how this brush meets the corner of my mouth? You don't want to take your contour down that far, but this gives you an idea of how to, like, where to place your contour. And then I like take mine on the edges here. I like this brush because it's like small and it has like a nice flat top, but it's also soft, so it helps blend. So you're not getting like sharp, harsh lines. And plus I can do my nose with it. So I just really like this brush. And then again, I go over my nose with my powder brush to blend it out. And I'm going to clean up my contour. And then you just kind of dust it off. You can bake. I don't bake. I don't need to bake. It don't need to be that crispy. This cleanup was good enough. I'm going to pop on some blush. My favorite blush right now that I've been using is this one. These are new through MAC. So this is the Glow Play Blush, and this is in Rosie Does It. But like, look at it. Doesn't it look like creamy? It's really nice because it looks creamy, but it's powder-like. So you can just use your regular brush, smile, apples of the cheeks, and blend back. Look at that. It like turns into a powder. I love this stuff. And you can go as heavy or as light as you like. I used to like really slapped cheeks. It's not necessary anymore, but I do like for you to be able to see it. And we need some contour. I mean, we already did contour. Highlight. What kind of highlighter should I use? Well, for the heck of it, we're going to use Anastasia Nicole Guerrero since that has come back. Heather, I hope you got yours because I know you said you want a new one. And I'm going to go into Glow Getter. And I smile and blend right into that blush and contour. And if you think it's too much, you just take your powder brush over top, pat everything out. I like to put it on the inner corners of my eye makeup. Look at that glow. Right underneath the brow bone. Look at that. Ooh, love this glow palette. And now I need to put on some eyeliner and a lip, which I like to go with brown eyeliner a lot, but I think I might use blue because we have that blue on our eyes. Just for something like fun to give it a pop. This is Urban Decay 24 Glide On Liner. Deviant, I think it's called. We're going to put that on. And I'm just taking it like halfway. Yeah, the highlight is crazy, right? I love it. Oh, I like that. Okay. I like this. And for lip, I don't know what I want to do for lip. I feel like a nude. I should do some type of nude. So this is in Psychic Medium. And it might be almost empty, but this is the route we're going to go. I need a lip liner. Which I had to go grab. Nope, this ain't the one. This is my Ofra Cosmetics in Chestnut. It's almost gone. It's my favorite one. All right, that's good enough. And I think this is like, I don't know. This product's still in there. Yes, this is one of my favorite ones. This is a Smashbox liquid lipstick. I love these so much. Let me sharpen my lip liner real quick so I can go over top of that. I gotta get a new one of these. I love this lip combo. It's one of my favorites, like to do some type of nude with my chestnut lip liner. And now I'm going to spritz my face with the Prep and Prime Fix Plus Setting Spray. This is pineapple scent. And you want to make sure you're setting your face so your makeup stays. All right, that's it. That's the look. I love it, guys. Thank you for helping me pick out the eye color. I'm loving how it turned out. I'm here for it. I'll take some pictures and post them. So thank you for all who joined. And again, if you missed it, I'm going to post it to the group so you can watch it and catch up on your own time. And I use this BoxyCharm eyeshadow palette, which I love. Blend it like a dream, and the shadows are soft, which is also really nice. Very blendable. So yeah, this is definitely different with the two colors, but I'm loving it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay healthy, stay safe. And this was my quarantine get ready with me. I'll see you guys later. Bye.